everyone. What we'd like to do for a couple minutes today is to just kind of walk through how you will be receiving communion this weekend outside of Mass. So this is our first weekend to do this, and we want to give you just a little idea of how this is going to work. So you'll be coming in the parking lot here. This will be the only entrance that we will be using this weekend. So be sure that you come and park here. If you happen to not be able to walk very well, or you're a little handicapped and not sure on your feet, all you have to do is tell Janet, who will be here, to that, and she will bring communion to you. So you don't even have to come inside the building. If you are coming inside the building, you will need to have your temperature checked. So Sister Colleen and Ann Baldwin from St. Mary's Winneconne will be here to do that, and they will be around here to take temperatures as you arrive. After you are here and it is time for you to go in, Janet will make sure that there are 8 people ready to come in. And you'll just come in the door like you normally do on Sunday and right up the top of the steps. At the top of the steps, there will be some masks for you. So if you would like to wear one of those disposable masks, if you forgot yours, we're just asking everyone to make sure that they wear a mask. So Sue will be at the top of the steps. And then there's a little basket for your envelope if you brought that along with you. And then you will just be asked to stop on one of the crosses that lead right into church. So there's sanitizer here on both sides for you. And then we're just going to line up at socially distanced 6 feet apart right to the church door. And then you're just going to wait until the group before you is finished. And then we're going to ask you to walk into church again, socially distanced apart when the doors open. And then you're just going to follow right in down the middle aisle. And in front of church, you will find some crosses again on the floor. There will be 8 of them, 7 in the row. And the 8th one is a little behind because our church isn't quite wide enough for social distancing. So for 8 people. So they'll come right up here. Find the cross and stand, and I will be up here ready to begin the little service. So we'll have some of our staff show you how that's going to look on the weekend. Find the cross, and then when you're all here, we're going to do a very short prayer service. It will involve the sign of the cross, it will involve a greeting, and then I will introduce, we'll say Our Father, and then I will do an introduction before communion, and standing here and you will respond. So then after that invitation to communion, I will come and bring all of you communion. And so what you need to do is to take the mask down, then I will say the body of Christ, give you communion, and then you will receive communion and put your mask back on. So I will just move from one side to the other, giving everyone communion. And after you've received communion, you put your mask back on. So I'll do that 8 times. And then I'll come back and sanitize my hands. And I forgot that I will sanitize my hands before and after communion. So I have sanitizer right there. And then after this finished, all we need to do is a very short closing prayer and a little dismissal. We'll end with the sign of the cross. And then I will ask you to exit right immediately to your right down the steps. Somebody will be there. Make sure that you sanitize your hands as you leave. If you are wearing a disposable mask, please feel free to put that in the basket before you go. And then you can either walk the short way around the back of church, or you can take a nice long walk around the front of church. Just so that you all know, we will not be using the main doors of our church. All right, so we'll all be coming in on the parking lot side, and we'll be leaving right here on this front door. So thank you very much. We look forward to seeing all of you this weekend as we start this distributing of communion outside of Mass.